Hello friends and welcome back to Study Smart for Competitions. Before moving ahead, I would request you guys to please click on subscribe button so that you could get each and every update well on time. So let's proceed with IBPS CLERK Mains 2018 Analysis and Memory Based Questions of 21st January 2018. Alright, without wasting much of our time, let's proceed. And first of all, I'll be giving you the overall analysis of exams, and we'll be soon discussing each and every GK questions as well as whatever we could find for the quant and the reasoning sections as well. So, all right. So, if we talk about the good attempts and with obviously good accuracy of more than 90%, so it will be definitely 19 to 24 for reasoning, and for English it would be 18 to 22. For the quant, it would be almost about 30, I would say, and for GK, that is banking awareness, so it would be almost about 30 to 35. So this time the pattern was a bit different, as we all know that it was a sectional timings. So I hope that you all guys are already aware of it. So I won't waste the time in discussing that. All right. So there was an exam twist as well. So according to our subscribers and sources, we have heard that there was no rough sheet provided, and students were given a plastic rough sheet attached by a tape on the table, and it was like a board with a marker in which you have to rub as well when you want to write. And I don't know whether it's true or not, so I hope like you guys mention on the comments whether it was a particular centric, like exam centric level, or like it was throughout all the centers. So please do comment and share your reviews as well in this. All right. So if we move on to the next part, that's quant aptitude. So it had three of DI questions, all right, and that was moderate to difficult. Data sufficiency was 5, and missing number series were 5, quadratic equations were 5, approximations were 5, and miscellaneous problems were 15. So total of 50 questions. And I would say like one tabular DI was asked, one graph was asked, and one paragraph based DI was there. Okay, and as I told you that data sufficiency was a bit easier, and it were like direct type of questions, and miscellaneous questions included like mixtures, allegations, ages, time and work, and mensurations, etc. Okay, and the number series were like quite easy to do, and quadratic equations were also easy and easily findable. All right, moving on to the next section, that's our English section. So in English language, there were reading comprehension containing 12 questions, and antonyms, synonyms 5 that were a bit easier this time. So we can regard it as easy to moderate. And phrase replacements are 5, double fillers are 5, sentence rearrangement are 5, and word usage were 8. Okay, so like there were again the two twists in English section, and those were like 5 sentences were given in the questions. Students were required to find the 2 grammatically correct sentences which have the same meaning. So it was a bit different pattern, as was not expected from IBPS, but nevertheless, people were able to do it, so we can digest with it. In the another new type of question, a word was given, then 3 sentences of this word were given. The candidates were required to find out the appropriate sentence which correctly defines the meaning of the word. And plus one more important stuff, that was no cloze test was asked. Okay, that was related to English language. Moving on to the next section, that is reasoning section. So it had the topics saying like sitting arrangement, syllogisms, DS, machine input output, alphanumeric series, direction sense, missed questions, and you can see the level as well on the right side of our tabular form. That is like moderate, difficult, easy. Syllogisms were easy, and if we talk about alphabet series, it's were like moderate. Overall it was like a bit more towards the difficult side reasoning sections. So I hope like people would not have wasted that much time obviously, but this time it was like sectional, so that was not the concern this time. Okay, so the floor based puzzle was asked, number of floors were given, linear sitting arrangement was again asked, and a vehicle based puzzles with 7 persons, and syllogisms was based on old novel and were easy to do. So in nutshell, I would say that the total pattern work was quite similar to IBPS PO mains, and you could see much relevance regarding as per that IBPS PO. Okay, moving on to the most like the most humorous section, I would say, rather, that is like general awareness. So people are like more focused towards GK because that those marks are like easy to grab from. Okay, moving on to the section, it's let's discuss the questions, I would say. So the first question is, Vienna is the capital of, it's Austria, And second question is Balfakram National Park is near Garo Hills in Meghalaya. And Achnakamar Wild Sanctuary, it's in Mungeli district, Chhattisgarh state. Moving on to the next question, it's like third international conference of yoga was held in which city? So it's in New Delhi, and the theme of that was yoga for wellness. Which city hosted the meeting of 48 governors? So it was in Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi. JRT Tata Sport Memorial is situated in Jamshedpur. Ukai Dam is very famous. I hope that everybody would be knowing that. So it's in Surat, Gujarat. And there was another question. I would request you guys that whatever your comments and whatever, if you even remember this question, please do comment on our video so that everybody would be enlightened that what kind of questions is IBPS asking, so that you could share your knowledge as well. So it was regarding a credit card facility, but I could not get the final question, so I was unable to update here. Moving on to the next, it's like hand in hand JME, that is joint military exercise, was held between India and which country? So it is China. Who is heading the committee for China relationship? It is Shashi Tharoor. And the next question is who is Lake Tandon? It is related to the person's personalities. So it is Indian filmmaker and actor. And Shanghai SCO, Shanghai Corporation Organization 2017 summit was held in Astana, Kazakhstan. Okay, moving on to the next, it was something related to cryptocurrency, but I could not find the exact question. So I would say, like, if you know the question, please go ahead and give us the right answer as well in the comments so that everybody would be enlightened. Moving on to the next, it's something related to savings and current accounts. So it is also known as current account, saving accounts. Moving with the initials of the both, it is SA. Okay, it is CASA, I would rather say CASA. Next is Bharatiya Reserve Note, Bank Note, Mudran Press Private Limited are in which states? Okay, so one is in Selboni, it's not states, I mean, in which cities? So one is in Selboni and another is in Mysore. And moving on to the next question, it is Niti Aayog Vice Chairman. It is he is Dr. Rajiv Kumar. Which Indian state was first to start adjournment online? So it's Rajasthan. Moving on to some of the full forms, that those were like LAF and NAT. So LAF stands for Liquidity Adjustment Facility and NAT stands for National Automated Clearing House. Next is related to sports, and that's Sanjeev Stalin is associated with which game? So all the footballers down here, I hope you guys would be knowing that for sure. So it's he's a full footballer. And Economic Nobel Prize, and just to add that Sanjeev Stalin plays for India. And Economic Nobel Prize, sorry for the spelling mistake, please ignore it. So it's Nobel. Economic Nobel Prize 2017 was given to Richard Thaler. And another, there was one ambiguous question, I would say, that interest rate is known as which risk kind of. I could not get the final question. Please go ahead and comment down below so that everybody could know that. And the last question of our GK series and this video would be Governor of Arunachal Pradesh, that is BD Mishra. So that was all related to 21st January analysis and memory based questions. I hope you liked the video, and please do go ahead and comment and do like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned. All the best and do well. Thank you.